Okay, submit this on Friday. Hello, class, and welcome. We are going into the final week of our course as we officially enter into week number 8. And so a few things that I want to discuss, as this is going to also be my final instructional video, is I want to talk about the final paper. I want to talk about the final presentation that you're going to submit. And then also I just want to touch bases briefly on the course evaluation if you have not already completed the course evaluation. So let's get into the final paper. Now what you're going to do is you're going to write your concluding section. And you're going to take the economist's point of view when it comes to the concluding section of the paper. Talk about if your country is better positioned for economic prosperity in the coming decade. So think about all the various sections that you wrote on. Think about monetary, think about fiscal policy, think about GDP, think about the factors of production, think about the industry standards, or what are the primary industries, I should say, within the country when it comes to employment. Think about those things. And what you're going to do in the final section is you're going to take an economist's point of view again, and you're going to write and just kind of forecast. That's what economists happen to do. They kind of forecast, okay, the state of the economy and where we'll be headed in the upcoming year or two or whatever it may be. Okay, could your country be headed, okay, towards a recessional period? Do you see interest rates declining? Do you see inflation going down? Okay, different things like that based upon your research. Okay, put your final concluding section together and you're going to write on that. Now, remember, class, keep this in mind. Do not just submit the conclusion only. What you're going to do is you're going to submit a full paper. You're going to take all your sections together with the conclusion and you're going to submit it in full with your references. So my expectation next Sunday is that you will submit a full paper to me. So I'm hoping, of course, that everyone did save their sections on their Word document, on their hard drives of their computer devices, and you're just going to do a final full edit of the paper and submit it over to me by next Sunday. That is what you're going to be doing for the final paper. So let me talk next about the presentation. Now, your presentation is going to be a summary of the paper. Now, what I want everybody to do is, in PowerPoint form, I want you to use graphs and illustrations and visual aids. And you're going to break down the different sections of your paper, and you're going to summarize them in a 4 to 6 minute presentation. Now, you can use Screencastify or you can use ScreenPal. I noticed that some of the students throughout the course of the semester, when it came to the video assignments, you actually did submit those via ScreenPal. And I believe that ScreenPal does give you 15 minutes free that you can actually do any type of video uploads, compared to Screencastify that also gives you 15 minutes free. But then after that, you have to subscribe. Now, this is going to be due. Keep this in mind, class. You're going to submit your presentation by next Friday. That would be next Friday that you will submit that. Reason being, the reason why you're going to submit the presentation before the final paper is that you want peer responses. So, just like what we did with the discussion activities throughout the course of the week, the discussion threads, what you're going to do is you're going to give responses by Sunday night. At least at least respond to 2 of your peers regarding the video presentation. So the presentation, again, you're going to upload that, you're going to submit it by Friday night, and then have initial responses by Sunday night. That will be coming up next Sunday. Okay, so these are the key things that are going to be due in the final week of the course. And notice this, okay, is that 15 points you will get for the presentation. The final paper is 75 points. So keep in mind, and I can't stress this and emphasize this enough, you want to make sure that you submit a full final paper over to me. Okay, one more thing that I want to review here, and that's going to be the course evaluation. If you have not completed the course evaluation, please do so within the next week. So here's how it's going to look. You should be able, and I'm going to put this in a student view, meaning this is the way that it's going to look on your end. The multiple choice questions, you should be able to have a selection. And I know that the beginning or the conclusion of last week, when I actually did convert my evaluation over from a previous course, what I did was the formatting was thrown off completely to where it did not keep the multiple choice format. So what you're able to do this time, you are able to select multiple choice with the course evaluation. And what I'm going to do is I am going to keep the course evaluation up. I will definitely do that so that everybody will complete it. Okay, so key takeaways for the final week that we're in, class. You're going to submit your final presentation based on your final paper. That's going to be due by Friday night. The final paper submission is going to be due by next Sunday night. And then, of course, take the course evaluation. I just want to say it's been a pleasure. It's been a delight being your instructor for this course. I want everybody to enjoy the rest of their summer, and of course, throughout the course of the week, feel free to contact me by email, or if you want to contact me by phone, you can actually give me a call if you have any questions or concerns. Take care, everyone, and blessings in the final week of the course.